Okay guys, now that the Honda is out of the way, it's time to start something new and something for myself. It's a kit I've built maybe 2-3 times before, so I know it pretty well. And this is it. It's the Toyota Supra, and it's an iconic car, as everybody knows. And let's quickly do the unboxing of this to see what's inside. So let's take this all out of the box and show you the sprues one by one. And before that, let's start with the instructions. It's the typical fold-out Tamiya instructions. And I've been just taking a quick look at it, and I've noticed something that I don't recognize from the previous builds. One of those things is here, this front splitter, which I don't remember assembling it on the previous model. And the other thing is here, this scoop here. I really can't remember this being on the other kits, so I don't know, maybe they just made some updates to the kit. I really can't tell because it's still from 1993. But it's a weird thing, so just wanted to point out these small differences that I've noticed. I'm going to start with the tires, because it's the first thing that came to my hand. So tires, if I remember correctly, yes, they still have the brand, which are Michelin in this case, and there you go. And pretty nice thread on the tires. Moving on, we have this gray sprue here with also the rims inside. I was considering using another wheels because I don't know, I don't like the stock rims very much, but since I'm removing the chrome and painting them in another color, maybe it will look a little bit better. So now to the sprue itself. We have the chassis here with very good detail. I prefer one thing that Tamiya doesn't do, but Asagawa does, which is the fuel tank. Because Tamiya always have the fuel tank molded in, and Asagawa makes it as a separate part. So I prefer the Asagawa version in this case. You can see that this is a much older kit from Tamiya. You have some bits of flash here and there, but nothing too major. Some cleaning and it will look as good as new. Other parts, very nice detail. Here you have the valve cover, which looks fantastic. Turbo here, and some intakes and ducts, etc. Radiator, all look very nice. Here we have the intake here, which also looks pretty cool. Brake discs, a bit simple, but they will do the job, since I'm making this out of the box, so I won't be adding too much things except maybe the seat belts. Moving forward, we have two sprues here, black sprues with with the engine here. Again, nice detail. I know there's a separate kit from Hobby Design with this engine with lots of detail, much more detail than this one, but as I've said, I'm building this one out of the box, so I won't bother even checking it. We have then some suspension parts, differential, exhaust here, all look very nice. Nothing to say really. No flash in this case, all very clean. Now, moving to the interior, just one thing to point here, it's the door cards, which are already molded in the tub, so it will be a lot harder to paint some details if you want to do it in more than one tone, because in theory the interior of this car is all black, so I don't know, I'm still considering what I'm going to do with the interior. Very nice seats, a little bit of flash, no big deal, center console here, and left or right hand steering wheel, which always nice. For me, left hand of course. We have the battery here, some wipers, the steering wheel, which is very good, but honestly the steering wheel of this car is terrible. Not very sporty, but it is what it is. So I'm going to do something new now. I never take the clear parts from the bag, but I'm going to do this time so you can check how crisp the clear parts are on Tamiya kits. Here, for example, you have the headlights with all the engravings, and they look perfect. Rear lights also very good, as you can see, very crisp, clear plastic, and the windshield itself. I see some minor scratches here, but I'll do the best I can to take them out. So now going back to the bag, and to finish we have the body itself. The body itself, the plastic is full of markings, but this doesn't affect anything because you don't have any flash, just the typical molding lines here, and this is only a marking we have here. This is a mold line you have to take out. But other than that, no trouble at all. Very clean, very good proportions as usual, and I can't wait because as I've said, I've built 2 or 3 of these in the past where my skills weren't as refined as now, so I'm hoping to make this a lot better than before. So just to finish, I was considering painting this car black, but to be honest, I don't really like black cars because the black color always hides a lot of detail of the car. So I'm going instead for this Flying Lizard from Flying Lizard Blue, sorry, from Gravity Colors, which is a color I already know, and it is a fabulous looking color, as you can see in the bottle. Looks very nice, and it will be a killer in this car. So let's not waste any more time and get this thing started. So let's go.